Hey guys, so I'm here and it's a little late, but I wanted to wait till my doctor's appointment to kind of do this update. So I am 12 weeks and 5 days, so I am almost 13 weeks, and which is crazy. And I went to my doctor's today, and because of my weight and because diabetes does run in my family, they did an early glucose test for me, which sucked really, really bad because I couldn't eat or drink anything until I drank the drink this morning. But I did talk to the lab tech while she was drawing my blood, and I was like, can I drink water the next time I have to do this? And she's like, yeah, that's fine. She's like, you can drink a little bit of water, but that's it. I was like, okay, because I was like, I haven't drank anything or eaten anything since midnight last night. And she's like, so you're parched. I was like, yeah. So next go around, later on when I do it again, fingers crossed that I pass this one, and don't have to do the 3-hour again so early. Hopefully my numbers will be good, and then I'll just have to do it again at 28 weeks or 27, whatever it is. But because of the drink, little gummy bear was flipping crazy off the wall during the ultrasound, because they also did some genetic testing today on the baby to check for like Down syndrome and stuff. And like, it was so funny because I was sitting there watching the ultrasound and the baby was face up, and then it did like a pancake flip and went poof, and in a very weird position. So she kind of had a hard time. She had to measure like the fluid at the back of the neck, or see if there was fluid back there or whatever, and which, you know, the doctor said there wasn't. So but the baby was kind of stubborn and really hyper during the ultrasound. But got some really cute pictures with the little gummy bear. That's not the greatest picture. I think I coughed during that picture. And a little profile. And then a little profile. Just love my little gummy bear. Little arm. The baby's arm was like up by its face and everything. So cute. So active. So much more active than Levi was. Levi didn't, like, I could feel him be active, like, when I took the glucose test with him the first time. But he was relatively calm by the time they called me back for the ultrasound. This baby, oh yo. Baby is measuring right on schedule at 25. Wow, I wish I was that far along already. 12 weeks and 5 days, so baby's right on target. And the heartbeat was 146, which was awesome. And then what else? Baby earlier this week, according to my app, was actually the size of like a gerbil. So I have a little gerbil critter crawling around in there. I've kind of started, not very often, but every once in a while I'll feel like a little flutter of the baby. Like I said, it's not very often. My blood pressure was good. She had to take it twice, because I guess it was like a little bit high. And she asked me, do you have a history of high blood pressure? And I was like, no. So she took it again, and it was 110 over 80, yeah. Over 88. I don't remember. I think it was 80. So it was good. And the drink I chose, because they didn't have the one I like. They didn't have any of the one I liked cold. And they didn't have any of the kind I like. I like the fruit punch one, so I had to do, but they didn't have any of that one that was cold or in the 50 one. So I drank the orange one today. That wasn't bad. It's orange. It didn't taste like any, like, whatever. I don't mind the test. I don't mind the drink. I just hate the fasting. I am still getting sick. Just kind of depends on the day of how sick I'm getting, how nauseous I'm being. But it's more of getting sick now versus just feeling nauseous and feeling like so I am still wearing my trusty C-bands. I will probably wear these throughout the whole pregnancy, to be completely honest. Just because I don't want to risk feeling nauseous and trying to take care of my son. My wonderful in-laws have taken Levi for, the next few days. They just wanted to spend some time with him, so they took him. And weight-wise, I'm doing great. That is a plus thing for me, pregnancy-wise, is I usually lose a lot of weight when I'm pregnant. And then just kind of slowly gain it back the further I go. At least I did with Levi, and that seems to be the case with this baby. When I started this pregnancy, I was at 324. Today, when they weighed me, was at 305. So that's awesome. So I've lost like over 10 pounds in 3 months, which is great. So hopefully that continues. I'm also not eating, like, this baby is very picky, and I'm eating mostly fruits, cantaloupe, watermelon, that kind of thing, blueberries, strawberries, versus meats and stuff. Like, I'm not really, every time I've tried to eat steak or like a grilled hamburger, it's a no-go. I'm usually sick. And even chickens kind of made me sick. So it just kind of depends on the day of what I'm feeling. But yeah, mostly red meat makes me sick right now, which is really weird. But whatever. I think that's about it as far as the bump date goes. Yeah. My next appointment is in June, the end of June. So, and I'll be about 16 weeks. And they'll do the Doppler on the baby. And then I have 4 weeks later, I'll have my big ultrasound where we'll find out the gender of the baby. Do, 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 do. Which I'm really excited about. And my gut says girl. And my gut has said girl since since I found out I was pregnant. My gut says girl, but I'm preparing myself for a boy. And we'll see what happens. But I'll let you guys look at this picture, and you can kind of go by a nub theory if you want, if you think it's a boy or a girl. And we'll just see what happens. And I'm so excited, and I can't wait. I can't wait to know. So, yeah. So, again, I'll post a picture of my 12-week bump. And I will talk to you guys in my next bump date. Lots of love, lots of baby dust. Talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.